The clock in Daniel's office ticked louder than usual that Thursday afternoon. He had been buried under files, calls, and deadlines all week. But today, something inside him told him to leave earlier than usual. He wasn't sure why, but the thought of his little daughter, Lily, kept coming to his mind. Maybe it was the way she had hugged him tightly that morning, whispering in her soft voice, "Daddy, don't be late today." Her eyes had seemed sad, but he brushed it off, thinking she just missed him. On the drive home, Daniel thought about surprising his wife, Clara, with flowers. They had been married for 7 years, and though things weren't as warm as they once were, he still wanted to hold on to their family. He smiled, imagining Lily's laughter when he walked through the door earlier than usual. But when he opened the front door, what he heard stopped him cold. A muffled cry. A child's whimper. His heart raced. He followed the sound and froze when he saw it. Clara, his wife, standing over little Lily with a belt in her hand, her face twisted in anger. Lily's tiny hands covered her face as tears streamed down her cheeks. "Clara." Daniel's voice thundered through the house. Clara jumped, dropping the belt, her eyes wide with shock. "Daniel, it's not what it looks like." But Daniel didn't hear her excuses. His world shattered in that moment. His little girl, the one who had been his light, his reason for working hard, his laughter on dark days, was trembling, bruised, and broken. He rushed to Lily, scooping her into his arms. She buried her face in his chest, sobbing uncontrollably. Daniel's hands shook as he held her. "It's okay, baby. Daddy's here now. Nobody's going to hurt you again." Clara tried to explain. She was being difficult. "You don't understand how hard it is." Daniel cut her off, his voice trembling with fury and heartbreak. "She's a child, Clara. Our child. And you were supposed to protect her." That night, Daniel didn't sleep. He sat beside Lily's bed, watching her breathe, tears rolling down his face. Memories flooded him, her first steps, the way she laughed when he pushed her on the swing, the way she ran to him after work. How could the woman he trusted, the woman who promised to love and care for their child, cause this kind of pain? The next days were the hardest of his life. Clara begged for forgiveness, but Daniel knew something had broken beyond repair. He filed for separation and sought therapy for Lily. But healing was not instant. Lily was quiet. She flinched at sudden movements, sometimes waking up in the middle of the night crying. Daniel realized that his daughter's wounds weren't only on the outside, they were deep inside her heart, and so, Daniel made a promise. He would be her protector. Her safe place. Her shield against the world. He rearranged his work schedule to spend more time with her. He cooked her favorite meals, sat with her during therapy sessions, and held her hand when she was scared. Slowly, very slowly, Lily began to smile again. But the journey wasn't easy. There were moments Daniel felt like giving up, days when Lily refused to speak, nights when he cried silently, wondering if she would ever heal. He too battled anger and guilt. Anger at Clara, guilt for not noticing sooner. One evening, months later, as Daniel tucked Lily into bed, she whispered, "Daddy, you came home early that day, you saved me." His chest tightened, tears streaming freely. He kissed her forehead and said, "And I'll always save you, no matter what." Years passed, and Lily grew stronger. She learned to trust again, to laugh, to dream. She carried scars, but she also carried courage. And Daniel, he became not just a father, but a hero in her eyes. The ending wasn't about revenge against Clara. It wasn't about bitterness. It was about resilience, about love that heals even the deepest wounds. Daniel raised Lily with compassion and gentleness, teaching her that no pain could define her future. And one day, when Lily stood on a stage at her high school graduation, looking at her father with tears of pride in her eyes, she said in her speech, "My dad taught me what love really means. Because when the world hurt me, he never gave up on me." The audience stood in applause. Daniel's heart swelled. In that moment, he knew that even the darkest chapters can lead to the most beautiful endings. Message to viewers. If you were moved by this story, remember, children need love, patience, and protection. No child deserves to suffer in silence. If you see something, speak up. If you feel something is wrong, act. Be the safe place someone needs. Call to action, for your channel name, be kind always. Friends, if this story touched your heart, please share your thoughts in the comments below. What would you have done if you were in Daniel's place? Your words might inspire someone else who is struggling. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss another emotional story here on Be Kind Always. Together, let's spread kindness, love, and healing because the world needs it more than ever.